So I just got my hands on an RTX 4090, which is the best graphics card money can buy. And I thought it would be a great idea to immediately overclock it on the most pointless games. Well, what makes a game pointless? The average gamer usually owns a 144 Hz monitor, meaning that any FPS over 144 doesn't even mean anything and it's just a number on a screen. However, I'm going to be playing and overclocking my PC just to play games at over 1000 FPS. Enjoy. Alright, so I downloaded MSI Afterburner and we just have to turn these settings all the way up. Like, it doesn't matter. So a game I honestly kind of forgot about was that we can do is Geometry Dash. So if we just play this level here, you see we have 480 frames. However, there is a setting that we can do with this mod that allows us to change our FPS cap. So if we let's just put this on 2000. So if we put this on 2000 frames, right there we have about 1900. So I mean, yeah, the level. So I guess we don't hit 2000. Maybe if I make it higher, like let's just put it on 2500, and let's see if that makes a difference. No, it keeps going up. How far can we go? I want to keep going just to see how far. Okay, let's do 5000. There's no way this can run at 5000, right? All right, so it seems like we're sitting at around 4400 frames in the game. However, I think I remember one time doing this, and I think if we do a ship portal, then it like makes it like glitch out. Yeah, your ship doesn't even like render properly, or it's not, the animation isn't even right. So yeah, that's Geometry Dash. And yeah, when we're not playing a level, we're at about 4500 frames, you know. So I've never played Minecraft with the 4090, so I'm kind of going into this not really knowing what's gonna happen. I mean, I did install MSI, and wow, I mean, I'm at like 1900 frames just on regular vanilla. I mean, that's pretty cool actually. And our render distance here is pretty high. But yeah, I guess the standard's about 1000. So if we turn this, let's just turn this all the way down. All of these. Let's put it on fast. And we're we're at about 3000 frames right now. I mean, and this is just with normal vanilla Minecraft. Also, keep in mind, I'm playing at a resolution. I'm playing at 4K. I'm playing this game in 4K as well. So, I mean, I think the frame rate values can be off. It might be off by give or take a couple hundred just based on that. So, what I did was I downloaded a 1x1 texture pack because all of these pixels are taking up some of the frames that we could be using. If we just put that in, I think our average frame rate definitely increased a little bit, but nonetheless, it is still the same. Now we're back to normal settings again. Let's see how far we can go with shaders. So at a 32 render distance and with shaders, I mean, we're still at 180 frames per second. That is insane. If we change the shader, let's see if it'll make any difference. I mean, I doubt it will. No, these BSL ones, they run at about 240. So I guess it can vary from shader to shader. But if you ever wanted to run Minecraft with shaders at a 32 render distance and still get 240 frames per second, I mean this is the graphics card for you. All right, let's do Valorant next. Right now we're at about 1100 in this loading screen, so I'm kind of interested. I'm actually interested to see what we can get here. So I guess when we're in the range, we're at about like 1000-ish, about 1000 frames. Now if we go out to all the way out here, we're at about 1100. I mean, that's kind of the max. Let's turn all these on, except for VSync. We don't keep that on. We turn that off. Still about 500 frames. That's pretty impressive. Let's go to a deathmatch. Let's see what we get in an actual map. Yeah, so we're sitting at about 500, 600 frames. We'll peak 600. What about on the lowest settings? Wow, it's still the same actually. It's about 600. So even despite if I turn them all back on high, I mean, yeah, it's still about the same. I also tried doing this on Roblox, but apparently there's an option that only lets you go up to 240 frames. So I mean, I guess there's not much I can do here, unfortunately. I literally made an account just to record this whole bit, and I can't even see how many frames I can get in this game. I didn't even know. I had no idea. Like, we're running just about 360 FPS, which is pretty impressive. I mean, that's pretty good, honestly. For a game that looks as good as this, running at 360 frames, that's pretty good. I also did play this on a 1980 resolution, and I was getting about 450, like 440 frames, just about. But yeah, if we look at the ceiling, we'll hit like 400 maybe sometimes. Yeah, 411, 413. But yeah. Alright, so now we're in Fortnite. Let's start with all of the lowest possible setting. I mean, 380 frames. It's not too bad. I honestly thought it would be a little bit higher. But if we start like building and stuff, yeah, it'll be at about 300-ish. What about if we turn them all the way up? It is on 120, which is actually pretty low, to be honest. For a 4090, only getting 120 frames. And then when we're building things, it's only about 100. Yeah, it's only about 100. And I'm pretty sure if we were to join a game, it would definitely be a lot lower than this. But the game does look pretty cool, to be honest. On max settings.